Okay. Now I am recording the class. Okay. Here, let's discuss first about this question number 2a. Here in question number 2a, a triangle is given. What is the name of the triangle here?
ABC.
Triangle ABC. Here a triangle ABC is given. It is plotted on this graph. So we have to first find the coordinates of each vertices. Here the vertices are A, B, and C. Okay, first of all, let's find out the coordinate of each vertices A, B, and C. Okay, let me first take the vertex A. Okay, and you can easily find out its coordinate. Let me just little bit zoom in here. What is the coordinate? By looking this diagram, please tell me that what is the coordinate of this point A. We have to count from the origin. 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, right? This means plus 4, and it is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, this point A is 4 unit from the origin on the horizontal axis and 5 unit on the vertical axis. So its coordinate is plus 4 comma plus 5. Okay, can you find out the coordinates of the other points? Can you find out or not? It is very easy to find out the coordinate.
Yes, sir.
Just counting. Okay, just counting the number of the grids. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Hey, you can see 4 unit right. Right by plus gane plus 4 by 1 2 3 4 5. Plus 4 comma plus 5. So the coordinate of the A is plus 4 comma plus 5. Okay, let me just little bit zoom out. Okay, here similarly we can find out the coordinates of point B and C also. Okay, here this task. Okay, Mr. Ishan,
Sir.
do you have the textbook?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. And please go to this page. Okay, let me just check the what is the page number is this. Okay, here the page number is not clearly showing here. Okay, please go to the question number 2a, and you have to say this coordinate of the points. I am just going to draw a graph. Hey, what is a graph graph ma banauchu timle chai bhanne hai ta. Okay, hey, and the other students you can help. Hey, अरूले पनि त्यो काउन्ट गर्दै बस्ने है अहिले. Okay, let me just go to the graph. Here I am just going opening the GeoGebra software. It is very interesting, and it is very advanced software. It is mathematics related software. Okay, let me just open the software here. It is opening. It is loading here. Okay. Okay, and let's plot. First of all, here the object is given in the question, so we have to first make the object. Okay, and the vertex A, what is the coordinate of vertex A? 4 comma 5. Okay, let me just mark the point 4 comma 5. Okay, here I have marked a point. This point is just the point whose coordinate is 4 comma 5. Okay, let me just show its label. It will be the point A. Okay, here we have just marked the point A first. Okay, and similarly we can do the same thing for the other vertex B and C. Mr. Ishan, what is the coordinate of point B?
4 comma 2.
4 comma 2. Okay, and let me just mark the point 4 comma 2 here. Okay, this is the point B. Okay, let me just show its label. Here we have just plotted these 2 points A and B, and similarly we can plot the next point C. And what is the coordinate of point C?
1 comma 1.
1 comma 1. Okay, this is the point C. Okay, let me just show its label. Okay, this is point C. Here in the very first step we have just plotted these vertices of the object. These are the vertices of the object. Let me just form a object. Object would be a triangle just by connecting these 3 points. Okay, let me just connect these 3 points. Let me just connect. Okay, you have to use this ruler to connect these points very straightly. Okay, here object is formed. The object name is here the triangle. Triangle is formed here. Okay, let me just use the black color to represent. This is the object. Okay, this black triangle is just the object. We are just going to rotate. We are just going to rotate this object triangle ABC, and what are the conditions to rotate? Okay, let me just go back to the slide. Okay, let me just go back to the slide once again. Here, we have to rotate this triangle ABC about the origin. About the origin. That means the center is here. Center of the rotation is origin, and the angle is 90 degree in anti-clockwise direction. Positive direction means just anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Let me just mark the center of the rotation on the graph. Okay, let me just go back to the graph. And here, this is the origin. Okay, this is the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis. That is just called as the origin. Okay, this is just the origin. Okay, let me just mark the point origin just by taking the alphabet O. Okay, let me just give the alphabet O to represent it is the origin. Okay, and let me just show its label. Okay, this is the center of the rotation. Origin is here, center of the rotation. Okay, and the angle is given there 90 degree, and the rotation direction is just in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, and here I am just going to solve these questions directly by using the formula. Okay, let me just go back to the question. यसमा म फर्मुला लगाएर गरिदिन्छु है डाइरेक्ट. The very easy way is just using the formula, and you have to memorize this formula. We have to memorize this rule. Okay, we can say the formula is the rule. Rule भने पनि हुन्छ, the rule for the 90 degree positive है. अब यो 90 degree positive को लागि के गर्ने भन्दाखेरि सुरुमा we have the rule. तिमीहरु चाहिँ के गर्ने भन्दा सुरुमा त y component लिने. जस्तै x component र y component भन्ने तिमीलाई थाहा छ कि छैन? Okay, let me just here give one example. Let me just write here. जस्तै 2, 1 छ भने, okay, let me just take this point to illustrate, just to illustrate. जस्तै यो point मा in this 2, 1 यो सुरुको नम्बरलाई जहिले पनि के भन्ने? यो सुरुमा छ नम्बर जुन कति छ यसमा 2 छ. This is just the x component. I will use the words x component and y component. You have to familiar with these words. The x component means just the first number. सुरुको नम्बरलाई x component भनिन्छ. And the next number, here the next number is 1, which is called as the y component. Here the x component is 2 and the y component is here 1. जस्तै अब यसलाई 90 degree positive direction मा rotate गर्ने हो भने है त, जस्तै let me just write here, let me just type here. जस्तै यसलाई के हुन्छ यसको रिजल्ट भन्दाखेरि, okay, here it is hidden. Okay, let me just जस्तै यसमा y, what is the y component here? What is the y component of this point? What is the y component?
1.
1 is the y component and the 2 is the x component. While rotating it by 90 degree, 90 degree में rotate गर्दा 90 degree positive direction rotate गर्दाखेरि सुरुमा y लिने. We have to first take the y, and here the y component is, what is the y component?
1.
Okay, 1 लिने तर त्यसको साइन चेन्ज गरेर लिने. यसमा 1 के छ प्लस छ, we have to take the negative sign just by changing the sign of the y component. Here the y component is 1, so we have to take first the y component just by changing the sign. So the first component of this new coordinate will be minus 1. सुरुमा y लिने अनि त्यसलाई साइन चेन्ज गरेर लिने है त. And let's take the x component as it is. X component लाई सेम राख्ने. The x component is here. How much? What is the x component? 2. We have to take the x component as it is, but the y component is here taken just by changing the sign, and the order is here changed. X लाई y को ठाउँमा राख्ने, y लाई x को ठाउँमा राखेछ यसमा. सुरुमा यसो गर्ने, तिमीले बुझ्नको लागि सुरुमा y लिने, सेकेन्ड वाला नम्बर लिने, त्यसलाई साइन चेन्ज गरेर लिने अनि कमा दिने अनि अर्कोलाई जस्ताको जस्तै लेख्ने. Do you understand the rule of 90 degree positive?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the rule. You have to memorize this rule. Okay, let me just ask the one questions to you. Mr. Pritam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the rule of 90 degree positive? What is the rule? नेपालीमै भने पनि हुन्छ है, कसरी गर्ने अरे यो रुल भन्ने. अहिले तिमीले रुल चाहिँ सम्झिनु पर्छ है. Okay, please tell me the rule. I think you are not paying your attention here. Okay, Okay, let me pass these questions to Mr. Reason. Mr. Reason, what is the rule?
कसरी बनाउने
What is the rule of just writing this coordinate? है यो कोर्डिनेट कसरी लेखेछ यो कसरी लेखेको यो हेरेर जुन हाम्रो यो त थाहा हुन्छ अब्जेक्टको त त्यसपछि यो इमेजको कसरी लेख्ने भनेको मैले
ए सर x कम्पोनेन्टको अगाडि y कम्पोनेन्ट राखेर त्यसलाई माइनस बनाउने
Oh, very good. You are understanding very well. है जुन x कम अगाडि तिमीले अझै त्यसरी बुझे पनि भयो उले बुझे रहेछ कुरा चाहिँ है तिमीले okay let me just say 1 second. All of you please listen very carefully. First of all है जस्तै यो 2,1 छ यो त थाहा हुन्छ हामीलाई क्वेशनमै हुन्छ यो त अघि नै हामीले बनाइसकेको छ त एउटा फिगर जस्तै अब त्यसलाई के गर्ने भन्दा सुरुमा here the second number लिने here in 2,1 the 1 is the second number. We have to first take 1 just by changing the sign. The opposite of 1 is -1. यति भएर -1 बनाएको हो कमा अनि यो 2 छ अगाडिको नम्बरलाई जस्ताको जस्तै लेख्ने. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the rule.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Subhas. Okay, Mr. Subhas.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please tell me the rule. What is the rule? के गर्ने भनेको मैले what is the rule in 90-degree positive direction?
Rule.
Okay, Mr. Rizan, please tell him very clearly. उसले भन्ने रिजनले भनिदिन्छ. Okay, Mr. Subhas, please listen to Mr. Rizan. Mr. Rizan, please tell the rule of 90-degree positive. कसरी बनाउने रे यो कोर्डिनेट कसरी लेख्ने रे यो रुल हो भन्छ के यसलाई. Mr. Rizan, we are not listening your voice. I think your microphone is muted. Okay, let me check the list. Here the Mr. Rizan is participating or not. Here Mr. Rizan is participating, but he is not telling the rule. Mr. Rizan. Okay, let's pass these questions to Mr. Prashant. Okay, Mr. Prashant can tell. Okay, Mr. Prashant.
y-axis को लाई अगाडि राखेर माइनस सिम्बलमा राख्दिने
हो राख्ने अनि x को लागि के गर्ने
पछाडि राख्दिने
सेम टु सेम राख्ने है त त्यो
सर के रे फेरि भन्नु त
यस्तो गर्ने. Okay, let me just say 1 second. है फेरि म एकचोटी भन्दिन्छु है त. Please all of you please listen very carefully. है त के गर्ने जस्तै फर एक्जाम्पल लेट मी टेक 1 point जस्तै यो 2, -1 छ. ओके है त लेट मी जस्ट टेक दिस पोइन्ट जस्तै यो पोइन्ट छ है त अब्जेक्ट पोइन्ट यसलाई भन्छ अब्जेक्ट पोइन्ट. हामीले यसको इमेज के हुन्छ भनेर निकाल्न खोज्दैछ कि वी आर जस्ट गोइङ टु इभ्यालुएट टु इट्स इमेज. है जस्तै यसको इमेज कसरी निकाल्ने भन्दा ओके लेट मी जस्ट गिभ द एरो टु इट हियर. जस्तै यसको इमेज यतापट्टि म लेख्छु. ओके लेट मी जस्ट युज द टेक्स्ट टुल हियर. है सुरुमा यसको सेकेन्ड नम्बर कति छ यो 2,1 मा सेकेन्ड नम्बर कुन हो
-2,1
here in 2,1 which is the second number
-1
-1 is the second number. है अब -1 लाई सुरुमा लेख्ने हो तर साइन चेन्ज गरेर -1 को अपोजिट के हुन्छ +1 कमा अनि यो जुन बाँकी रहेको 2 हुन्छ यो अगाडि भएको 2 लाई सेम लेख्ने यसरी. Okay, this is the rule of 90-degree positive. Hey, your 90-degree positive ko rule. This is the rule. Do you all understand the rule?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the rule for 90-degree positive direction. 90-degree anti-clockwise direction rule. Hey, suruma y component lene just by changing the sign. And then we have to take the x component as it is. है सुरुमा यो y वाला यो -1 छ त्यसलाई साइन चेन्ज गरेर अगाडि लेख्ने अनि त्यसपछि यो 2 लाई चाहिँ सेम लेख्ने यसरी 2 लाई. Okay, this is the rule. Okay, let me just clear it. Okay, I hope you all understand the rule. Okay, and let's go back to the graph and then we will apply the rule for each vertices. Okay, here. Okay, let's apply that rule here. Okay, first of all let's take the point A. Okay, let me just take the point A. And what is the coordinate of point A?
5,4
don't say directly what is the coordinate of point A only. Here you can see on the screen. Yes, sir. What is the
4,5.
4,5. 4,5 is the coordinate of point A. And what will be the coordinate of point A dash? अब A dash को के हुन्छ होला? जस्तै सुरुमा त y component लिने just by changing the sign. Y component is here. Are you all seeing my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So y component is
Minus
5.
5,
5 लिने तर sign change गरेर -5 भयो. -5, 4 लेख्ने. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
है जस्तै
Yes,
a को a dash बनाउनको लागि a dash को कोअर्डिनेट चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ? सुरुमा 5 लिने साइन चेन्ज गरेर -5, 4 हुने भयो के? -5, 4. अब यस्तै गरेर ओके म सुभाष मिस्टर सुभाष.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what will be the coordinate of b dash? b dash को के हुन्छ होला?
-2,4.
Very good. -2, 4. Okay, you are understanding. And what will be the coordinate of point c dash?
-1,1.
1. Very good. You are understanding very well. Okay. अहिले चाहिँ बुझेछ है सुभाषले. ए अरु कसैले नबुझेको छ भने अहिले बुझ्ने है त. यो चाहिँ जसरी पनि this is rule for the 90-degree positive direction. Okay, Mr. Purak.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what will be the coordinate of b dash?
-2,4.
Very good. And what will be the coordinate of a dash?
-5,4.
Very good. You are also understanding. Okay. Let me just ask one more questions to one student. Okay. Khushi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then please tell me that what will be the coordinate of c dash?
-1,1.
Very good. -1, 1. And what will be the coordinate of a dash?
-5,4.
-5, 4. And this is the rule only for 90-degree positive direction. Hey, यो सबै अब 90-degree negative direction को छुट्टै rule हुन्छ. This is the rule only for 90-degree positive direction, 90-degree anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Do you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Soiles. Okay, let me check the final to the Mr. Soiles. Mr. Soiles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What will be the coordinate of b dash? Okay. Please give me the answer.
2,4.
What will be the coordinate of a dash?
5,4.
Okay. I think you are not understanding. You just replace the position. है तिमीले त के गर्दैछ? Position मात्र चेन्ज गर्दैछ. 4,5 लाई 5,4 भन्दैछ. But there is a little bit mistake. एकचोटि फेरि भन्ने. What will be the coordinate of a dash? सुरुमा त यो 5 छ 5 लाई उल्टो बनाउनु पर्छ के एउटालाई चाहिँ उल्टो बनाउनु पर्छ कुनलाई सेकेन्ड नम्बरलाई उल्टो बनाउनु पर्छ अर्कोलाई सेम राख्ने हो
-5,4.
very good -5, 4 okay and like that what will be the coordinate of b dash
-2,4.
very good -2, 4 and what will be the coordinate of c dash
-1,1.
very good you are understanding very well okay I hope you all understand just to find the a dash b dash and c dash okay let me just mark the point a dash what will be the coordinate of a dash -5, 4 just by the rule -5, 4 okay let me just mark the point here -5, 4 and okay let me just mark the point here this will be the point and what will be its name can you guess what will be its name a dash very good
A dash.
okay Mr. Purak is telling very nice okay this is just the a dash okay let me just show its level this is a dash okay and let's find out the point b dash Khushi
Yes, sir.
okay what will be the coordinate of b dash please tell once again
-2,4.
okay -2, 4 okay let me just mark the point and this is just the point. What will be its name? It is just the
B dash.
dash. Very good. B dash. Okay, let me just show its label here. Okay, here we have mark the point A dash and B dash. Okay, let's mark the point C dash. Mr. Pritham, what will be the coordinate of C dash? Please tell me. Mr. Pritham. Let me check the list. Pritham is participating or not here. Mr. Pritham is not taking the class. I think there is the internet connection issue. Okay, Mr. Subhas will tell. Okay, Mr. Subhas, what will be the coordinate of C dash?
So what?
What will be the coordinate of C dash? C dash, okay?
-1, 1.
-1, 1. Okay, let me just mark the point -1, 1. Okay, this is the point -1, 1, and this is just the point C dash. Okay, C dash. Okay, and let me just show its label here. Okay, here we have marked A dash, B dash, and C dash, and after this finding the image coordinates, we have to just connect like this. We have to just connect like this. And let me just use the next color to it. Okay, let me just use the red color. Okay, let me just take the blue color. Okay, here we have just marked the object. This is a black triangle is object triangle, and this blue color triangle is just the image triangle. है अब यसपछि के गर्ने भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब यसपछि जोड्ने काम गर्ने. Let me just join to each vertex to the center. Here the center is origin. है सबैलाई origin मा जोड्ने. है तर त्यो जोड्दाखेरि चाहिँ all the joining lines should be what? Dotted. Very good. Very good. That joining line should be dotted. Okay, let me just first join, and then I will give the dotted path. Okay, let me just use the dotted path. Hey, all should be dotted. If you don't give the dotted path, then the another type of the shape will form there. है अर्कै shape बन्छ के फेरि अर्कै के हो जस्तो बन्छ त्यो हिजो पनि देखेथे नि त्यो यस्तै हुन्छ फेरि. Hey, okay, let me just use the dotted path here. Okay, and we have finally one step to do. Hey, अब finally एउटा काम बाँकी छ. Yeah, let me just little bit zoom in. Okay, let's move to the final step. And can you guess what will be the final step? What is the final step? Can you guess? Path. We have to give the path of the rotation just by using the compass. है अब compass लिने, compass लाई origin यो center मा राख्ने है. compass लाई कहाँ राख्ने? center मा राखिसकेपछि compass को needle लाई center मा राखेपछि जस्तै A लिने है त. त्यहाँबाट A measure गर्ने यसरी. And we have to just connect to the A dash. ए compass लाई कता राख्ने? center मा राख्ने. compass लाई center मा राख्ने. Okay, let me just a moment. Let me just drag this little bit down. Okay, and then I will show you. compass राख्ने ठाउँ भनेको center मा, center of the rotation. center मा राख्ने. अब A मा जाने. A बाट A dash मा यसरी पुर्याउने यसरी. ए रोटेट गर्ने. अरु कुरालाई अरु बाटोतिर रोटेट गर्नु पर्दैन है त. अरुतिर अननेसेसरी रोटेट गरिराख्नु पर्दैन. अब जस्तै एउटा कुरा चाहिँ म तिमीलाई एक्स्ट्रा भनिदिन्छु यसमा. जस्तै A बाट A dash मा त मैले भने हैन, त्यसलाई पुर्याउनको लागि त यसरी पनि जान सकिन्छ के. एउटा म यहाँ देखाइदिन्छु है तिमीलाई. त्यसको बाटो अर्को बाटो चाहिँ के छ? यसरी पनि जान सकिन्छ. है त A बाट A dash मा जाने बाटो त यो पनि हो. And why we don't use this path? Can you tell me? Can you guess why we don't use this path? यो बाटो चाहिँ किन प्रयोग गरेको छैन यसमा र? किन होला? जस्तै जान त हामी जानु पर्ने अब्जेक्टबाट इमेजमा जाने हो जहिले पनि A बाट A dash मा जाने हो. यो बाटो पनि जान यसरी पनि घुमाउनु पर्छ. And why we don't use this path? Can you guess?
Object उता हो, y axis को उता उता हो नि त.
त्यो उता भएर हैन. अब अर्को कसैले भन्ने यो बाटो किन युज नगरेको? तर है ओके, let me just use the next path also.
सर यो चाहिँ हेरि यस्तो चाहिँ B नम्बरको क्वेशन हुन्छ सर. 2 को B मा हुन्छ यस्तो.
Hey, okay, here are the two paths. Okay, let me just show here. Here are the two paths, but we use this dotted path only. Why? Can you guess the answer? यसमा दुईवटा पाथ छ यसमा, तर हामी जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ यो डटेड बाटो मात्रै जाने. किन होला यो? In the question, my dear student, in the question, the direction is, what will be the direction there in the question? What is the direction given? Anti-clockwise or clockwise in the question? In the question, the direction is positive direction. That means anti-clockwise direction. Positive direction is anti-clockwise direction. जस्तै अब तिमीले यो रेड लाइन गयो है, यो रेड पाथ गयो भने अब्जेक्टबाट इमेजमा जाँदा यो बाटो 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 हुँदै गयो भने यो डाइरेक्सन कस्तो हुन्छ? एन्टी क्लकवाइज हुन्छ कि क्लकवाइज हुन्छ?
एन्टी क्लकवाइज.
जस्तै यो रेड पाथमा गयो भने है, रेड पाथमा गयो भने क्लकवाइज हुन्छ. But we need anti-clockwise direction. So this dotted path will be used here, not this red color path. We have to go through this dotted path because this path will be in anti-clockwise direction from object to image. हामी जहिले पनि जाने भनेको अब्जेक्टबाट इमेजमा जाँदा दुईवटा बाटो छ. एउटा बाटो एन्टी क्लकवाइज गएछ यो डटेड पाथ, अर्को चाहिँ के छ क्लकवाइज गएछ. तर क्वेशनमा के छ, क्वेशनले के भनेछ भन्दा एन्टी क्लकवाइज जाने भनेछ, पोजिटिभ डाइरेक्सन. सो वी हैव टू गो थ्रू दिस डटेड path. Okay, I hope you all understand. Okay, let me just delete this unnecessary path. Okay, do you understand which path is taken here? Do you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like this we can do for the other vertices. Okay, let me just use the compass and let me just connect C to C dash, B to B dash. Okay, let me first connect all and then I will provide the dotted path. Okay. Okay, let me just, the direction should be, we have to give our attentions to the direction. The direction should be by the question. Here in the question, the direction is anti-clockwise direction. So we have to use this path. We have to go through this path. Okay, let me just represent this path by the dotted arc. Okay, and these are not the line. These are called is the arc. Okay, here we have just given the path also. These are the path of the rotation, and this is image and this is object. Okay, let me just little bit zoom in so that it will be very clear. Okay, and here the beautiful drawing, very beautiful drawing is formed here, and this is the final answer. यो स्केल हैन है, यस्तो बाटो यो डट डट यो जुन घुमेको बाटो छ, घुमेको बाटो स्केलले बनाउन सकिदैन. We have to use the compass to make the arc.
स्क्रिनशट लिए हुन्छ नि.
Okay, you can take the screenshot. All of you, my dear students, you can take the screenshot. Okay, let me just write the which one is the object, which are the coordinates of the image. Okay, let me just write first and then you can take the screenshot. Okay, let me just take the annotation tool. And hey, these are the image, these are the vertices for the image. Okay, here in the rectangular box, here I have written, here I have marked. These are the vertices of the image. Hey, image ko vertices to bhaya. Okay, let me just take the okay, and this is called as the image and this is object. Let me just label it, and this is the path of the rotation, and here the one thing is this is just the center of the rotation. Okay, let me just use the text tool to write here. Okay, and Mr. Subhas, please tell me what is its name.
So what?
It is path of rotation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This is the path of the rotation, and like this, what will be its name? What will call this?
Image.
Image. It is image. And what we call this?
Object.
Object. And what we call this?
Origin.
It is origin, and it is just the center. Okay, we have taken the origin as a center. We have just taken the center as a origin. Hey, हामीले center चाहिँ origin लाई लिएको कारणले that is just the center of the rotation. These are the terminology. Okay, these are the terminology. Here the path of the rotation, image, object, center. That are all the terminology used in the rotation. Hey, rotation मा चाहिने कुराहरु पनि यिनै कुराहरु हो सबै. Here the angle is, and the angle is just the 90 degree in the, and the direction is here anti-clockwise direction. Okay, you can take the screenshot. We have less than 1 minute. You can take the screenshot. Okay. Okay, have you all taken the screenshot of this final answer? This is the final answer of this question number 2A. You can solve all the
Yes,
questions
sir.
of question number 2 just by seeing this screenshot. Okay, I hope you all understand. You all understand to do this question number 2 related problems, and all the questions are very, very similar. The only change in the rule. The only change in the rule. A rule matra different हुन्छ. 90 degree minus मा के हुन्छ, 90 degree plus मा के हुन्छ, 180 degree को rule एकदमै सजिलो छ है. तिमीहरुले सम्झिने जम्मा दुईवटा rule, 90 degree plus को र 90 degree minus को. Okay, we will
Sir.
meet in our next class. This much for today,
Sir.
my dear students.
बिको हेरी गर्ने हो
Okay, and homework is question number 2. All remaining questions you have to do.